Welcome back to Life With Us TV. It's your girl, Lynette.
And it's your boy, Stanley.
All right, in this video, we're going to tell you why we feel that Carnival cruises are not for everyone. Listen, I already know you're doing your research. You're trying to figure out on your first cruise, should I choose Carnival over another brand? You've probably heard about the fights. I know. You probably heard about the unruly passengers, the kids running all up and down there going decks all times of night. I know you've heard about it. Well, in this video, we're going to break down who we feel that Carnival is for and who is not for. You ready to get into it? Lego. All right, so the first thing we want to talk about is who Carnival cruises are not for. First of all, it's not for the people that do not enjoy high energy, high energetic atmospheres. Because when I tell you Carnival cruises is literally coined the fun ship for a reason. There's always music bumping. There's always activities that are going on day and night. Always going to be an opportunity for you to have what? Fun. So if this is not your vibe, Carnival cruises may not be for you.
All right, the part two of this, if you are the type of person that you struggle with sailing with a younger crowd. So Carnival is typically going to attract your teens and your 20s. So they're going to be on board.
Right.
So if you're a type of person that you don't like their vibe, to like to hang around them, Carnival cruises just may not be for you. All right, so the next thing we believe Carnival is not for you. If you are the type of person that you don't like loud noises, loud parties, and big crowds stress you out, I'm telling you, Carnival is going to definitely frustrate you.
Yes.
From the time you get on the ship, it's people. When it's time for you to go to your cabin, it's people. When you leave your cabin to go get something to eat,
there
it's
are
a bunch of people. When you leave there from the buffet or from the dining room, wherever you at getting food to go to the Lido deck for the sail away party, it's a bunch of people. When you leave sail away party after that and go somewhere else to hang out at the casino or be out on the deck, it's a bunch of people. So if a bunch of people and loud noises stress you out and you cannot handle it, please do not book you a Carnival cruise. Carnival is that place where people want to connect and people want to talk to you. We like to call it the family reunion.
The next thing, if you're seeking like a luxurious experience, like you like upscale, you want to indulge in the finer things in life, that's not Carnival.
No.
Now, I will say there are newer ships, Mardi Gras, Celebration, Jubilee, they give you the aesthetics that you need, but we're still not talking Ritz-Carlton. We're still not talking...
No premium, no luxury.
Right. We are at a value brand that is trying to give you a great experience, give you entry into cruising.
Yeah, because Carnival only promise us fun.
That's really all they promise us.
Not luxury, nah. All right, so here, now this part right here is definitely gonna be the make or break on whether Carnival cruises is for you right here, because this has been the decision for a lot of people, and a lot of people have stopped going on Carnival cruises because of this, because of those wild kids that the Queen was talking about at the beginning of the video. If you are a type of person that you cannot handle a bunch of kids running around 24/7. When I say 24/7, I'm talking 24/7. Talking about as long as the ship lights is on, they are up. Yes, so if you can't take them running around, almost running into you, knocking on your door at 2 o'clock in the morning and running down the hallway, Carnival cruises is not for you, because that's what's gonna happen.
And I would say especially if you're sailing when they're out of school.
So all right, fam, so we done talked about who we believe that the Carnival cruises is not for. So now we're getting ready to talk about who we believe that Carnival cruising is for. So the first person we believe that Carnival cruises is for is your first time
totally agree.
cruiser. We feel like this is that perfect cruise for you to get started on over all of the cruise lines that exist. That's just our personal opinion.
Look, this is information that I usually charge money for. I'm joking, but not really. If you want a good time and you're a first timer, choose something like the Horizon, Celebration, Jubilee, Mardi Gras. You're going to have a good time. If you want a weekend booze cruise, party like a rock star cruise, now we're talking about your Carnival Glories. We're talking about your Carnival Conquest.
Yeah, man.
Liberty, kinda.
Yeah.
But those ones right there, I'm categorizing them for a reason. So depending on what you're looking for, those are and the experiences you're trying to get, I set you up. Don't ever say I ain't never give you nothing.
Yes, sir. All right, so we talked about this a little bit earlier, and this right here becomes the big make or break for a lot of people on whether they can even think about even taking the cruise. And that is, we believe this is for budget conscious people. I told you earlier, we feel like Carnival gives you a good price for the value that they offer. So if you are a person that you on a budget, Carnival is for you. It can fit within that budget that you have created. And the good thing about it is that when you get off the ship, you can still have some money in your bank account.
Hopefully. But that's all on you.
Yeah. Carnival is that cruise line that, for real, they don't break the bank. They really don't. You can get a really good price for a 3, 5, or a 7-day cruise.
The next people we feel is for is families.
Yes.
Families that like to travel together, or people that you have made your family. Because families don't have to be blood.
Right.
It's people that you can choose to be your family.
Yeah.
And I feel like with Carnival, there's something for everyone to do.
Yeah.
And it can go from youngest to oldest. For instance, we do all of our family functions on Carnival Cruises because, just like I said, grandma can do something, casino, bingo, deal or no deal. The younger ones can party like rock stars. So everybody can say at the end of the trip, oh, I did something I enjoyed. Yeah.
We like to liken it to that. If you that family member, you like that family reunion type of feel.
That's Carnival.
Carnival gives you that.
The next people we feel that a Carnival cruise is for, if you are the person in your family that is always tasked to do something for the family,
planning the family group trip,
just for them to set you up with something to do, and half of them don't come. But I promise you, a Carnival cruise is pretty much perfect for that, because the reason I say that is there is a ship, an itinerary that's going to pretty much meet everyone's budget. And when I say everyone's budget, I'm talking about Mima that might be on Social Security right now, that's living on a fixed income. You'll be able to find something right in the middle where you don't feel like you're planning a family vacation that's going to be way outside of most people's budget. Who else is for? Singles, heavy on singles.
Yeah, man.
And couples that are just waiting to have a freaking good time. And the solos have the most fun.
Yeah.
Because they all find each other. And the good thing about it is Carnival Cruises usually are one of the forerunners in having Facebook groups that people start for their particular sailings. So people start to learn and know each other before they even get on board. So once they get on board, they really having fun with the people that they've been chatting it up with for months by now.
So earlier we told you that Carnival is not for the person that you don't like loud music and big crowds. So the flip reverse of that, if you are a person that you love to travel and you love a lot of fun, high energy, you like to get out on the dance floor and do the wobble or do the electric slide.
Or just watch.
You love to go to the club. Yeah. You love a good time.
Not for a long time.
Right. It doesn't matter what ship that we've ever been on.
There's a good time to be had.
It is good time every time.
All right, who else we feel this for is people that love a welcoming and diverse crowd.
Yeah, man, that is perfect for that.
I mean, everyone from all walks of life. And here's the thing that I love about Carnival Cruises. It does not matter what tax bracket you're in.
Nope.
Doesn't matter what occupation you're in.
Nope.
It doesn't matter if you can even afford way more of a luxury experience than Carnival Cruises will afford you. It's the vibe of those same people that make the cruise all the difference.
Yeah.
people continue to go back and forth, back to Carnival because it is welcoming. It is fun. Nobody on board thinks that they're better than the next person.
Nope.
And we, as people that have been on multiple cruises, and Carnival Cruises is the only cruise line other than Virgin Voyages, and it took Virgin a while to get here.
Right.
Virgin is the only one that you can walk on board and nobody thinks they're better than everyone.
Yeah.
Everybody's just there to have a good time.
All right, so who else we think Carnival Cruises for is those folks who love being entertained. So if you a person who love a good comedy show, I'm telling you, like most of the time, not all the time, but most of the time, Carnival delivers.
They deliver
on a good comedian. If you like good shows like Love and Marriage and a good deck party, 80s night, white party.
Oh, they good for a theme now.
Yeah, so the theme party is like, it brought me back. We was on a celebration a year ago, and we was over at the Latitudes Bar. Was it Latitudes Bar? I think it's the Latitudes Bar.
I don't know where you're going with
the
this.
one that you can get the drink with the bubble. And pop the bubble and the smoke fly out.
Yeah.
Yeah. So we was over there getting that drink, minding our own business. And before we know, somebody said, "Y'all ready to party?"
And we're like,
"What?
What is happening?"
Turn around, the goddamn assistant to the cruise director done fired up a whole party behind us, had the DJ over there in the corner. We ain't even see him over in the corner.
I had a microphone in my face.
Yep, and we turned around. Yep, he had you singing. So Carnival is that good time. So like, especially if you looking to book the Carnival celebration, I'm gonna tell you right now, you picking
That's
a good one.
hint.
That ship.
That's the ship.
That's one big huge celebration. They're gonna entertain you from the dough to the flow to the back of the ship. And that leads me over to the next thing, in which a lot of people go on cruises for this one, and that's our casino lovers.
Ooh, Lord.
I'm gonna tell you, hands down, Carnival is one of the best lively casinos that we have experienced on C until we went on MSC.
Yeah, I think MSC might have them.
And not only a good time, the drinks are good and strong. The staff is always nice and ready to get you messed up.
That's the key word.
Yes. And then also put you up on game. I might whisper it to you, get you a Tokyo tea from the casino.
Please don't.
Get you a Tokyo
Please
tea.
don't.
Yeah.
Please don't.
And you'll thank me later.
Or hate him.
Yeah. So
it's no in between.
Yeah, your boy fell out the elevator on him.
Yep.
And that leads us to the next fun. And if you a person that you love the nightlife, you like to get a good two-step in there. How you say, not for a long time?
You want a good time, but not for a long time.
Yes, thank you. The nightlife on Carnival is the bomb. Yes, so they usually what they'll do is they'll have some type of the theme party out on the Lido deck, was a mega deck party, white party,
glow party,
and then usually after that you leave there and
transition to the
go
club.
over to the club and you get it in. But I'm gonna warn you, when you hear in the news about stuff going on, rowdy and rude customers, most of the time you'll find it in the club.
That's where it's at.
But I don't want to scare you, because as many Carnival cruises we've been on, we have not witnessed not one fight, not one unruly passenger.
Kids.
The kids is the only one.
Right.
All the rest of the stuff they talk about in the news, we have not experienced it.
Not one.
Please, family members, if you've been on Carnival, put in there, have you experienced any of that stuff that they talk about in the news?
Yeah, the most that we'll say that we have experienced, and it's not even unruly passengers. I always say that the people that step on board with you on embarkation day are not the same people that step off on debarkation day. Those nice people, those people that's like, hey, how you doing? Let me buy you a drink. Those people cease to exist when you debark that ship. Yeah. Everybody is, I need to get off here. My flight leaving at 11:30. And those people are different.
And will step in front of you when time to get on the elevator.
Yeah.
Or try to squish you out the way to get on the elevator.
Yes.
Be like,
people do become different.
Yeah, they do become different. Yeah.
But for the most part, we've never had an issue one time.
Said when the fun is over, they're over.
They're over. They're and they're ready to go home.
Yeah, that is so true. Yeah,
That is so true.
I feel like, and this is not all the time, not trying to be woo woo wah wah. I just feel like if you're not looking for it, it's most likely not going to show up.
Like your vibration doesn't attract it.
Right. So we don't go looking for it. Not saying it won't happen, because it will, but I feel like it's a greater chance that if that's not what you are there for or looking for, most likely you ain't gonna run into it.
And the one thing that I will say, and this is what I tell a lot of people in my profession, I am a travel advisor by profession and trade, is that you have to understand that you're going to hear more about Carnival Cruises in a negative sense than you would any other cruise line, because Carnival Cruises have the most ships.
Right. They the #1 cruise line in the world. So
there's more
they the biggest cruise line.
opportunity for things to go wrong or not so positive when it comes to Carnival. And then also, not trying to be funny, because this is my profession, I also know that there are other cruise lines that these exact things happen on, and you never hear about it because their passengers are usually a little older. They don't always have their phones in their hands, so when things break out, you don't see it.
Right.
Or their PR team is very good of being able to scrub that stuff from the internet before it gets too big.
Yeah.
So don't think that the things that have happened on Carnival Cruises are exclusive to Carnival. It's not.
Nah.
Trust me, it is
across
not.
all the fleets.
It is across all of them.
Yeah. All the cruise lines.
Yes.
Yeah. All right, so here's the bottom line. So if you are a budget conscious person, you couple, if you single, or you a family, you looking to have some fun and looking for affordable vacation with non-stop entertainment, Carnival is definitely for you. But you the person, you don't like loud noises and parties and big crowds, and you don't like kids to be running all around, this just might not be the vibe for you, and Carnival just might not be the ship that you need to get on. But there's one thing we can say, that Carnival is definitely for us. Carnival is always still gonna be in our Rolodex. We might not sail on it as much as when we first started,
right?
But we are back on her in this coming August
for my birthday.
For her birthday, and it's gonna be a sail with us on the Carnival Mardi Gras, because we're going to the new Celebration Key.
Can't
so
wait.
if you interested and want to sail with us in August, the link will be down in the description. But I just thought about the while I was on Carnival a few years ago, and the cruise director did this to me. Yeah, caught me off guard. All right, family, if you have enjoyed this video, you want to check out this videos on the screen. This is why Virgin Voyages is not for everyone, and we'll see you in the next video. Peace.